Welcome to the channel. My name is Liz and welcome to day 25 of our 26-day challenge here on YouTube. The challenge where I'm uploading a new follow-along workout for you to do every single day until 2026 to help you stay accountable, get strong, and feel amazing going into the new year. So whether you're following along the challenge day by day, or you're just discovering us now, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you never miss another follow-along workout video. And today is all about the hips. We have a couple circuits here to build strength in our hips and increase mobility. So if you have any pain or stiffness in your hips, you can't just stretch them out, or you can't just rely on adding resistance to your workouts. You need a combination of both to help the hips stay stable and be strong during your workouts, but also in life. That is how you keep healthy hips for decades to come. We're using our mini bands and a foam roller today, so grab these and let's get right into it. We are starting standing up body weight exercise. Feel free to walk up to a wall for balance for this exercise, but we are starting with passive and active hip holds. So putting all your weight in your right leg, you're gonna bring your left knee up, hold with your hands and bring your knee as high as you can, okay? So this is where we'll be in 5 seconds. Ready? Good, so now bring that knee as high as you can. Now in 3 seconds, we're gonna let that go. Let our hands go, keep your knee up. Good, hold, hold, hold. Keep your knee up as high as you can. Good, grab it again, lift that knee up, and let it go. Keep that knee high as you can, as high as it was when your hands were there. Good. We're gonna do that with the other side, okay? So shake it out. You know what we're gonna do. So, all your weight in your left foot, holding your right knee. Bring that knee up as high as you can go. Good. Now let's release. Keep that knee up. Keep that knee up. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Hold it again. Pull that knee in. Good. And let go and hold it high. You got it. Almost done. Good. Woo. All right. Now we are going to put a mini band around our feet, both feet, and we are going to do a resisted march. So again, feel free to hold onto a wall for balance. And let's drive each knee up against that band. Working the hip flexor. All the muscles in the hips to drive that knee up. Good. 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 Now we are going to make our way to the mat. You can drop that band off your feet. We're going to get in a glute bridge position. I want you to grab that foam roller and put it in between your knees. Okay, so getting in a glute bridge position, feet in the ground. I want you to squeeze on that foam roller. Pull, squeeze as much as you can. And then we're gonna go in a glute bridge motion, but with squeezing that foam roller. So moving slow. This is not about how many reps you can do. It's about holding that tension on the foam roller. Good. Whew. Now, bringing the mini band back to our feet. Same position, right on the soles of your feet. You're going to hold the foam roller above your chest and bring your knees up now. Now you're going to straighten one leg at a time against that band. So using our hip strength to keep that knee bent above our hips while the other foot is pulling us back. Good. Now taking the band off again, laying the foam roller on the ground, sitting up, having both feet on either side, one side of the foam roller. I want you to use your hip strength to lift one foot and bring it over the foam roller. Okay, so sitting up tall, using your hip flexors to move your feet. Now, obviously, the higher you put your foam roller, I don't know if I can do this, ooh, the harder it is. So you can either lay your foam roller down or stand it up if it's a short one. Good. Let's do that all one more time, okay? So starting with our glute bridge with that inner thigh hold. Okay. So low back in the mat, squeezing that foam roller the entire time. Let's press up through the heels and back down. Now, going to that dead bug, so putting the band around our feet, knees above hips, hands above chest. Good, you're here, low back in the ground. And then straighten one leg. Feel that pull on the other. And use your hips to keep that bent leg in the exact same spot. Good. And lastly, we are going to do that leg raise. So sitting up tall, legs start on one side. Point the toes. Let's go. Ooh, try not to have your foam roller roll. The more straight your back is, the harder it will be, but the more your hips are working. So we want that. But it is a challenge. Good. Okay, next exercise, we are going to put the foam roller perpendicular to us on the mat. We are going to lay on our side and put the foam roller just above your ankle, okay? I want you to flex that left foot up and point your toes to the mat. Okay, now we're going to, in 3 seconds, we're gonna lift that leg and hold. So hold as high as you can go. Feel that outer thigh working. You can take a break and lift it again. Hips stacked. Feel that outer thigh. Come back down. And let's hold for the last couple seconds here. Good. Now we're going to move that foam roller behind us. Grab your mini band. Still laying on the same side, but now we're going to have the band around our ankles. So we're gonna go back to laying, and now we're gonna do abductor pulses against the band. All right? So now we're working that hip with resistance, keeping that bottom leg on the ground. Good. We're going to do that all again on the same side. So drop that band, bring the foam roller back. If you have a short foam roller, you can put it like this as well. It's really just there to make sure your hips don't dip down, to be an internal rotation. So flex that left foot, point the toes down, lift that hip, or lift that leg. Hold, 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 hold. Bring it down. And rise again. Here. Really working that outer hip. You might feel a little muscle working here on the outside of the hip. That's what we want. Good. Now we're going to put the band back on and strengthen it up. Ready? Flex your foot and pulse, pulse, pulse. Stack those hips. You got it. Almost done. Then we switch sides. Good. All right, let's work the right hip, starting with that side line hip abduction. So laying securely on the mat. Let's go. Flex the foot, point the toes down, and lift. Hold, hold, hold. Give yourself a rest. And back. Point those toes down. Good. Ooh. All right. Bring that mini band in on those ankles. Flex the feet. Ready? Let's go. Ooh. This one is, oh my God. You will feel, I'm sure, one side is harder than the other, or one side is weaker than the other. That's completely normal. That's why we work one side at a time, to build strength, not rely on our good side to overcompensate. Good. Okay. Foam roller one more time. Ready. Flex the foot, point the toes down, stack the hips, hold. Oh my gosh. Oh, rest when you need to. Oh my gosh. Wow. My right hip is weak. All right, we're gonna go to that mini band one last time here. Let's strengthen it up. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Flex the foot. Working just the outer hip here. Oh my gosh. And lastly, we are going to roll out our hips, okay? So just using the foam roller, I'm going to show you 3 exercises per side. So first, we're going to start with that outer hip. So lying on the outer hip, I'm going to start with the left side, crossing this top leg over, and we're just going to roll out that top hip. So I want you to think of where that dip between your pelvis and your hip is. That's where I want you to aim, okay? It will probably be the most painful. That's why we're rolling it out. Good. Feel free to, you can rock back and forth on it once you find that point. Good. Now we're going to bring our hips facing the mat, and we're going to roll out that left hip from the front. Okay, so now working more of the hip flexors, the front of the hip on that left side. So rolling out, and again, when you feel that sticky spot, that painful point, stay there for a few seconds. Rock back and forth on it, really just about adding pressure. Good. And last on this side, so on this left side, keeping that foam roller there, we're going to bring the foam roller to our inner thigh. And we're going to roll out that inner thigh like this. So go as close to the groin as you can. Feel that pressure of the adductor, the inner thigh. And when you feel a pain point, straighten your leg and come back. Really helps work the muscle, release the acid, the lactic acid. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna do those on the other side. So now, starting with our right hip, our outer hip, sorry. Good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm trying not to. Oh. Good. All right, let's roll forward onto the front of that hip. And roll that out. And again, feel free to just pause at any point. Clearly my right side needs a lot more love. And now we're going to go to that inner thigh on the right side. Oh. So rolling against that inner thigh, and then work your way closer and closer to the groin. Feel those adductors. And that was our hip strength and mobility workout. I hope you feel amazing. Feel free to do another round or just take your favorite exercises from this and incorporate it even just before a lower body workout. These are all great exercises on their own, but of course, if you have this amount of time, it definitely helps to do all of them at once. Please make sure to like this video if you enjoyed this style of workout, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day of the 26 to 26 challenge.